Hello, Tenno. Let's see how to obtain this result. For this, we will be using CYTE 9 and the sobek kuva. Our mission will be to kill the enemies as quickly as possible. For this, we will be using our first ability, which will allow us to shoot our sobek kuva through walls to kill enemies. We must constantly use our second ability with the electricity state to have enough ammunition and extra damage. To power up our sobek and allow us to fire faster, we will need to be affected by the afentis and the wisp flower. Once you know this, I recommend leaving the map open and starting to shoot at any red dot you see on the map. When on defense, we must be careful not to stray too far, as the NPC can follow us and die. Therefore, if we do move away, we must kill all the enemies while we move, or, if possible, look for the Vitus Essences once the wave is over. Now then, let's get to the gameplay.
In CYTE 9, we will be using 4 violet fragments to have electric damage on the sobek kuva.
We will be using it with durability, efficiency, and strength. In the sobek kuva, we will use the progenitor state of the toxin. On riven, I recommend using multi-shot and fire rate with a negative stat. If you don't have a riven, you can simply add fire rate, but I don't recommend using a riven with 3 positive stats since your fire rate will be lower. We'll use the Praetos to have greater movement speed when we need to grab the Vitus Essences. Use Mature by Force. For a companion, I recommend a Beast so you can duplicate Vitus Essences from time to time. With Volt, we will use 5 red crystals for ability power, if possible. We will be carrying it out with all possible force and for some duration. We will use Afentis for its passive ability to help CYTE or the team's DPS. We can use the Icarias if necessary to kill. We will again use the Praetos to increase our movement speed. Use Mature by Force. For a companion, I recommend a Beast so you can duplicate Vitus Essences from time to time. I don't have it, but in Wisp, we will also need to use 5 red fragments of strength. We will be using it with all the strength of our skill. We will use Afentis for its passive ability to help CYTE or the team's DPS. We will again use the Praetos to increase our movement speed. Use Mature by Force. For a companion, I recommend a Beast so you can duplicate Vitus Essences from time to time. To obtain the resource Find Probability Blessing, we must first cast it on a repeater. Once launched, we change repeaters because Warframe won't recognize the blessing if you send the mission from the same repeater where you obtained it. Once we're here, we can now begin our arbitration match. Bye, Tenno.